Oh crap! I don't want to pass that up.
Oh yeah, we gotta call Gabe Newell.
So Captain Sleepy Paw seeing Food for Coin up top. Food for Coin gonna move away from the Light Striker way and just back up. Not worth the fight. Yeah, no, that was interesting interaction there. That could have definitely turned the fight. The Dire side decided that they were going to retreat once they didn't get the Wyvern in the duel, which I think was the right play.
Yeah,
They saved OD and Lifestealer.
yeah, that bottom fight was just so unfortunate. They had the Wyvern, but she was hiding behind a tree, just like behind a single lonely tree, and they just didn't spot her.
Both teams still going back and forth here, still fighting. In my opinion, SOTA have taken the early advantage. They've definitely taken advantage of the and middle. Here we go. PK getting hooked, getting Cogs back. Papa's then on top of them. They can still see PK because of the thirst, and Silence is going to come in to finish PK off. Woo! But I think the Radiant side have taken advantage of the momentum that they've already accrued.
Yeah, no doubt.
The Lifestealer about 1,000 out from the Sacred Relic. As Radiant are going to put pressure on this T2 middle. They don't have Hook, they don't have Phantasm, but they still have Laguna Blade and Rupture, as well as Winter's Curse. So they're feeling pretty confident here.
My apologies, had to fix something in the stream there. We should be good to go.
Cool, perfecto. Alright, and there goes the Winter's Curse on top of Outworld Devourer. Outworld Devourer going to be okay for a second here, however. There goes the Laguna Blade. They're going to banish themselves, as unfortunately DZ Bug is down. Outworld Devourer getting the blink off. Oh, and escaping out the bottom. However, Thirst is going to see Outworld Devourer out. It doesn't look like they're too interested. The Clockwork is moving towards Outworld. They're going to lose the T2 here as Outworld is making their way to the side shop and buying a TP. Here comes the TP out, but the hook shot is going to catch Outworld, and Papa Zed's going to pick up a kill on ME.
Wow. That was something. This Papa Zen, I think he's map hacking. Like no joke. we gotta bring him in, check his computer.
I can't believe they would make a hero with a built-in map hack. It's not cool. Thirst, what is this?
I remember Dota 1 when people would actually map hack, and you could tell when a puck was map hacking or something because they would just snipe these illusory orbs from like nonsensical locations.
The game has come a long way since
I suppose it has.
Those practical 2D graphics.
Alright, it's going to be tough for Do Not Pet to recover from this, with the Wyvern's positioning being so as strong as it is and the Clockwork's hooks being as on point as they are. They got to play really careful and not lose anybody. Oof.
And I hate Dota being caught out by Chef Stray. There goes Winter's Curse, holding them as Silence comes in and picks up the kill on G. Yeah, it's going to be hard. SOTA wanted to fight early, and they made that a priority, and they've been executing it very well. As they know that Lifestealer, if they give Lifestealer the time, Lifestealer is going to become a huge threat.
Yeah, especially with Blink LC Nakes bombs, you don't want to have to deal with that. So yeah, they're trying to end it early-ish, which is the play to make. Clockwork falls off really hard after like 35 minutes anyways.
However, all it takes is one good team fight for Do Not Pet. We're playing Dota to come back into it.
If
they don't touch this Outworld Devourer,
yeah,
it's hunted season.
It's really all about just duel the Wyvern. Smoke and duel the Wyvern. If you can manage that, you can win the fights.
110%.
Oh, Medallion on Wyvern. Oh, they find the Wyvern.
I hate Dota putting on the stunts onto the Wyvern. DZ Bug now entering. Papa Zen's coming into the fight here as Chef Stray puts the Cold Embrace onto themselves. Papa Zen is going to go down. Out comes the Outworld's ulti. However, White Rabbit is going to pick up the OD. Silence is going to come in and start cleaning up. Food for Koi is going to do their best to try to drop some punches. They're going to end up walking away as the cores on the side of SOTA are still pretty well up.
Yeah, that was the target. Like, Papa Zen bought Winter Wyvern the 2 seconds she needed to just Cold Embrace herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's a dead Wyvern immediately. I mean, Wyvern died anyhow, but the team was able to show up and turn a fight.
Here come the hits onto the T3. I think they lose T3 here.
No doubt.
I don't think the LC has to buy back.
Yeah. Sota doing the right thing by walking away after that T3. You don't want to have to deal with a fight where one of your heroes is down and you've only got 3 there. Don't get greedy. Take the T3. Take the shrines. Have a picnic at Roche.
This ward doing great work, forcing out 2 sentries.
Yeah, ooh, clutch forward. I love the wards that are just dumped in like the middle of a creep spawn because nobody anticipates a ward to be there because it's kind of like why would you put a ward there? But they often pay off great dividends because nobody checks them. Like the sentry's not finding it.
Absolutely. So they're going to find the ward on the pinnacle here on the Dire side. Good
Yeah.
counters. Also gives money to your LC. The relic is up. It looks like I think
Ooh.
the full radiance is being ferried.
Silence finding the
Ooh.
Bloodseeker or finding the lion and just going to town. Yeah. Bloodseeker's at the point in the game where if you get found by him, you just die.
All right, and they're going to go on White Rabbit here. The Blade Mail up on DZ Bug. However, the Chaos Knight being able to punch insanely hard. However, Emmy is teeing off on top of White
White
Rabbit.
rabbit, white rabbit.
And White
Ooh.
Rabbit, is going to walk away with like 20 health. Managing to walk away here as the Radiant side continue forward, trying to find the Dire.
Papa
The hook is
Zen.
going to go out on PK. PK is going to walk away the other way towards their Lifestealer. Lifestealer might want to start walking away here as the Bloodseeker is walking up behind.
Yeah, Papa Zen walking down the hill and attempting to coddle to prevent that direction of escape, but Coddle didn't even like look that direction; just went due north.
There's 2 lanes here, and unfortunately they didn't pick up the kill on the CK, but it was so close.
It was very close. Honestly, that banish I thought was gonna kill. Armlet of Morgan, strong item.
I don't know if the... No, there is no regen.
There's a Heart of
There's
Tarrasque.
regen on the item, but...
There's a Heart of Tarrasque
okay.
up on CK. So that's gonna be hard to dual target.
That's annoying. That's hard to dual target. However, Lifestealer will shred that heart.
No doubt. No doubt.
With their feast.
The trick is to kill the Wyvern before you try it.
You gotta take... Again, yes, they have to take out that gosh darn Wyvern. That sneaky, sneaky Chef Stray. As Silence is going to come in here, the Rupture goes out onto LC. DZ Bug going to just TP out. The BKB is out. Food for Coin is in the back here.
Nice Glimmer.
They're just going to back up. Good job disengaging.
Just burn down the shrine now.
Go to 2, a game of decisions. Fight or flight, you know?
Usually it's fight and flight, at least on my team.
50-50.
50-50. You fight for like 2 seconds, then you're like, oh, do I leave? Then you get yelled at by your team for not staying. Dota.
Dota. And out comes the Hex onto the Chaos Knight. DZ Bug coming out here looking for a target. Emmy gonna put the Winter Wyvern up. Winter Wyvern gonna be able to walk away here as Silence goes onto the Outworld, forcing the Outworld out, and the duel does come out. Unfortunately, they're not gonna get any backup from the team who are kind of zoned out here.
Yeah.
Oh boy, and I hate Dota now in a lot of trouble as the Radiant side are gonna come in with their big punches. The side of Do Not Pet, we are playing Dota in a lot of trouble here. Yeah. Luckily, they do have Coddle, who will be able to push out the lane just by keeping their distance. The Rupture coming out onto Food for Coin. Food for Coin popping the rage, gonna just try to run it out to the fountain, and unfortunately, they're gonna bleed to death on their way.
Yep, internal hemorrhaging is no joke.
Do Not Pet in a kind of a sticky situation here. They're gonna have all their people up soon here. They might be able to defend this top racks.
Yeah, they can take. I think they could take top here. But that's about all they'll be able to get.
Lion hitting a double stun. DZ Bug, she wants some action. She's going to find Cap and Sleepy Paws, and they start a duel. And out comes Will of the Wisp trying to defend DZ Bug as they try to put that damage out. Emmy going to drop the ulti, taking out Papa Zen. However, here comes the damage back onto the OD by the Radiant side. Bloodseeker running around like a car on steroids, going to punch the Lion down to almost nothing as these racks are completely exposed.
Don't you hate it when your car takes steroids? Bloodseeker literally had 100 HP at one point, and they probably could have killed him with just a couple auto attacks, but that BKB Blade Mail is so terrifying, and that's GG. Well played by both teams.
All right. First game going the side of Sota. Great game by both teams. It looks like they're asking for a 5-minute break here. I'm excited to see how Do Not Pet We Are Playing Dota is going to come back and respond to this first game of the series.
All right. Thanks for tuning in with us, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. Off ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. Off ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. Off ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon.
Alright, here we go. We Like Dota 2019 Game 2 between Do Not Pet. We are playing Dota and Sons of the Ancient. Tad, what do you want to see this game that didn't happen in the first one?
We need more early aggression, I think, from the side of Do Not Pet. We're playing Dota. What we saw last game was really Sons of the Ancient had the early rotations with Wyvern and Lina that really accomplished a lot, and it put Do Not Pet on the back foot, and they never really managed to come back from it. I think they need to commit a little more to the early game. They had that Nakes with the Midas. They had the LC that was slowly coming online, but just the early aggression slowed down the core's momentum, and they couldn't recover from it.
100%. So first band's coming out, Night Stalker and Kunkka. On the side of Do Not Pet, we're playing Dota, and Gyro first band for Sons of the Ancient.
Yep, so same bands as last game, essentially.
They're strategic bands, or do you think these are bands, like respect bands?
I think the Gyro ban is a ban for Food for Coin, as they are like Dota Buff says, it's their most played hero. So that kind of makes sense to me. Faceless Void is probably a ban just because everybody hates Faceless Void. Say it every
very
game.
strong hero.
Say it again. I hate him.
So Do Not Pet, we're playing Dota, bans out the LC this time. They're saying, you know what, we don't want it. We don't
Nope.
want you to have it either. If I can't have her, you can't.
You
either.
can't. All right, let's have a look at the flags here. Looks like Sons of the Ancient has a cut in half flag of their logo. And looks like Do Not Pet does not have a flag. Ooh, they got the king. They got the king.
So Sand King coming out here, not banned first this time.
That's gonna be for DZ Bug. Apparently, she plays a lot of Sand King, according to Dota Buff. So pretty excited to see her on a hero that she's super comfortable with. I always love seeing like Sand King players who like know how to play the hero because it's always like high action, high octane games.
Lots of movement, lots of movement. I was thinking about the last game, and how, because Lifestealer has to farm, they're kind of really leaning on top of the LC.
To make the action happen mid game.
Yeah, and LC was counter-picked.
Yeah,
to all
it was.
hell.
Honestly, they kind of just got out drafted at the end of the day. Wyvern like devastated that lineup, and the positioning and the hook shots from Clockwork like cleaned up what the Wyvern didn't clean up.
Beautiful. There's the Wind Ranger pick by Sons of the Ancient. And the Grimstroke right
Ooh.
after.
See, I already like I like this draft already better for Sons of the Ancient. Grimstroke's such a strong hero. Wait, can you tell me how Focus Fire interacts with Soulbind? Do you know? As a Grimstroke player. I'm putting you on the spot.
I don't think it does. However, I'm gonna just look it up right
to
now.
the internet.
I think Focus Fire is kind of like Omni Slash, but I could be wrong. Confirm, deny.
Confirm, deny.
Yes, Focus Fire does not work with it.
Alright, Do Not Pet taking the Clockwork this time. Got sick and tired of looking at Papa Zen throwing those spicy hooks, so they said it's our turn.
So I think that's a 4 Clockwork, like
Yeah,
they're going to be
it's-
roaming about.
I think that's totally fine. All you really need as a 4 Clockwork is like a level in Cogs and a level in Battery Assault and you're good to go.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see the fire that both these teams bring. I think Do Not Pet or Dota definitely has revenge in their eyes, and I'm so pumped to see
And-
DZ Bug on the Sand King if they're on it.
Revenge in their eyes and hatred in their hearts. Is being
Is this
pet
the fun league?
is being pet a legitimate concern while you're playing Dota? Have you ever been pet?
I mean, for some people.
Wish somebody would pet me while I was playing Dota.
Yeah.
And
I don't think I've ever been pet, but definitely disturbed. And usually you don't get the best like eye contact from me when I'm playing the video game.
I can't pause the game, Mom.
I'll be at dinner when I want to be.
So CK ban, respect ban coming out for White Rabbit's CK last game. Makes sense. He played it pretty well.
It's a good ban out. I don't think they would have necessarily had to worry about it with the Sand King.
I
That's a
agree.
lot of magic damage in an AoE. But respect ban, 100p.
Always feels good to get respect banned. What do you think Sons of the Ancients trying to run this draft? They banned Jug? I guess Mirana Faceless are just generic bans, but the Jug ban, that's a magic immune core, so maybe they're looking to run an annoying magic offlane.
They definitely could be.
I mean, Wind Ranger Grimstroke is an annoying magic offlane, I suppose.
I think they're gonna look to fight early again. I think if it works once, try it again. So I'm thinking early game cores. The gyro's gone. Well, let me pull up my heroes. Jug's gone, gyro's gone. They might Bloodseeker again. You can do them as the 2 or the 1, really.
Yeah.
I'd like to see an Ursa. I haven't seen a lot of Ursa in Dota lately.
Yeah, I mean,
With Ursa.
it's kind of off the map, right? No one's really played it
Yeah.
in a while. I didn't really follow Chengdu. Did you watch the major? Or the minor?
I did
Was it
not
minor?
watch the major, no.
Apparently a lot of
Ursa has not
Skyrath
been
getting
on.
picked. That's a new meta.
Lots of damage.
Lots of his
Beautiful hero.
pause 4, Skyrath.
I think we're gonna end up seeing the Bloodseeker again. I would like to see for support or for a carry, something that fight early, like a Clinks.
Axe banned out. Who could? I guess Axe is a solid Sand King counter. You can't hide in Sandstorm if you've been taunted.
If he calls you out, you gotta fight him.
I gotta fight this guy. 1 second. What did you
I
say
feel
about
like
my mother?
that's some high school-esque
I'll meet you behind.
reasoning.
I'll meet you behind the Tim Hortons 3 o'clock on Friday.
Man, he called you out. What are you gonna do? Well, I have to fight him. Punch him a whole bunch. All right. So we're looking for the next ban for Sons of the Ancient. We don't know what these guys are protecting yet on either team. I think that we're gonna see some pretty clutch picks coming up here in the next 3 for both teams. PL. Dusa. Are they setting up for a Dusa? No.
I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, those are all Deuce counters essentially, except for maybe the Void. But
I would say, yeah, I'd set up for a Dusa. In my opinion, anti-mage right now is absolute garbage. So.
yeah, he is hot garbage. Magic
or a
Reflect
Wraith
is
King.
just not doing it for him.
It isn't. Not. Also, like the fact that anti-mage is so reliant on Battle Fury, and the meta now is just
Yeah,
so
it's like,
fast.
oh, it's 6 minutes into the game. Let's do a 5-man rotation. Like, yeah, no, it's, yeah, you don't have the 20 minutes you used to have just statically farming lane.
100%. Also, Wraith King is an option with the PL banned out. If you want to fight early.
Pudge, ooh, I love it.
That's a mid Pudge, right?
I think it's gotta
be. I'm gonna assume it.
We gotta talk to our boy 2B and let him know someone else is running a mid Pudge. Okay, Spectre. Actually, Sand King and Clockwork are heroes that can make time and space for Spectre.
Lots of time and space, and Spectre can join in anything those two heroes initiate on.
Yeah, so they may be looking to do maybe not super early aggression, but a lot of mid game aggression with a hookshot burrow strike Spectre ult in. What's Spectre ult called?
Obviously it's called Haunt.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Why did? Sometimes I don't remember words.
I'm not gonna lie, that's like my best guess, and I'm pretty sure it's right, so I got
You're
lucky.
right. Yeah, you are correct. It is Haunt.
So seeing the side of Do Not Pet we're playing Dota, if I was on Sons of the Ancient, I would want something that shaves health. Just because I'm that drafter. So I would likely go for a Phoenix if it fits in this draft. If the Pudge is mid, it does.
Yeah.
If the Pudge is the 4, it does not.
Yeah, you could run a 4 Phoenix, put that Grimstroke on the 5. Or even put the Phoenix on the 5. Like, I think that's totally fine.
100%. Mirana is banned out.
There's the king.
The Wraith King.
The prophet, the oracle, Juvu.
Ooh, and here's Oracle
the Oracle.
right after.
Wow.
I love Oracle so much. Another one of those heroes where you get yelled at if you screw my skill cap 100%. So this is interesting. Sons of the Ancient are looking to run and gun. That Wraith King's going to push towers quick. Wind Ranger's going to push towers quick. And the Pudge and Grimstroke give a lot of support to these heroes and what they want to do here.
That said, I'm really stoked to see a support Oracle player, because a good Oracle player always just ruins games for me, because I do not have fun. Because I don't get to kill anything.
True. So Arc Warden getting banned out here, protecting the towers of your team from Wind Ranger. That Wind Ranger's a 1, I think.
Yeah, I think pause 1, huh?
Or no, not 1. Sorry, 2. Middle. Yeah.
Interesting. I still think mid Pudge is pretty good here. Urine Wraith King is the 1. Pudge is the 2. Well, I guess it depends. The nice thing about these picks is they literally have 2, maybe 3 if you consider Grim a mid. That could just mid. So they can just flex this mid and swap roles depending on this last pick coming out from Do Not Pet.
So what are we looking here on the side of Do Not Pet? We're playing Dota. We're going to ban out quickly.
If I'm them, I'm probably... I was going to say Storm Spear, but Grim's a pretty solid counter to him. Tough to say. They might just want to go for the OD again, in all honesty, if it's available. OD works well with this lineup.
It does work well.
You can banish the Pudge Devour target. You can banish your Soulbound allies.
My question: I wonder if the Spectre is going to build like late game.
Or Fighting
Or if
Spectre.
they,
Yeah.
yeah, they might just go Fighting Spectre. So middle here for them. I don't know if they have
If they have
an
an Invoker
Invoker
player,
player.
that'd be it. Yeah. Zeus.
Susie.
So Zeus for actually that's a big global team fighting team. Like assuming your Clock and your Sand
True.
King are running around. Huskar
Add
mid.
the Huskar pick.
Isn't Huskar hard countered by Oracle?
Oracle keeps Huskar alive.
I mean, you can just disarm him, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So the cosmetic here, that's a naked Oracle. That makes me shake my head, but also a naked
Ooh, look at that!
Immortal.
Look at that Spectre. That's a very well-equipped Spectre. I'm liking that. Naked King, making me sad. That's like Resistance Fighter Wind Ranger down there. Can't quite tell
Not
off to
Naked
the
King.
side. No. Sorry, Sand King. There are too many kings.
Second does have cosmetics on. They're just
Okay, I'm
from
gonna
the
give
olden
this to
days.
Sons of the Ancient, just because I've never seen that Huskar cosmetic before, and it's super cool. What do you think?
There's so much flashier than Do Not Pet we're playing Dota. I'm
Okay.
giving honorable mentions to Emmy and DNP.
Yeah, fair
Or no,
enough.
not DNP, sorry, to PK. But yeah, Sons of the Ancient takes it for the overall costumes.
Yeah.
Fancy.
It's pay to win when you're in the cosmetics draft.
So Huskar middle, Papa Zen as Pudge. So Papa Zen was their 3 last time.
Yeah,
Sleepy
so
Paws was the 4, and Chef Stray the 5.
yeah, so we know
So-
roughly these positions, which interesting. They want to put the Huskar mid against Zeus, which makes sense. It's fine.
Yeah, I think Huskar beats Zeus out if Zeus isn't super careful.
Yeah,
You
the
gotta-
range disadvantage is just too strong.
Spend a lot of money on regen items, Mr.
And
Zeus.
that's a character that builds an urn anyhow, the Huskar, so you can just pick up the rain drop early and just stand in lane. Alright, here we go. So, coming into it, starting with the Radiant side, we have got PK on the Clockwork. On the Oracle, we have G. On the Zeus mid, we've got Emmy Dies Alone. Sand King is going to be played by DZ Bug, and finally on the Spectre's going offlane. The Spectre is a coin C. On the side of the Dire, we have Pudge, played by Papa Zen. Huskar, being played by Silence, 3169. Grimstroke, being manned by Chef Stray. Wraith King, played by White Rabbit. And finally, on the Wind Ranger, we have Captain Sleepy Paws, once again, one of the cutest Dota names I've ever seen.
Even so many points for being cute.
So many points.
All right, so we have 4 from the Dire side defending these bounty rooms. And it seems as though Zeus is just going to chill, get their blocks that they have in your time against the Huskar. G and Coin C going to be doing their best here to get this top rune. They could probably flex. But I don't
Yeah,
think
I think. Look at Papa Zen. He looks like he might be trying that spicy level 1 hook. Let's see.
Here
Oh,
comes
Flesh Heap
Flax.
level 1 though, so.
Oh. Bold choice. Gonna put the punches onto PK here. PK is just gonna walk away. Bounty runes go 2 for 2.
Yep. Now, if we hadn't leveled Flesh Heap a little early, then we could have gotten that hook. But, that's life. Sometimes you level Flesh Heap. It is very strong. 6 HP regen at level 1 means you don't get flexed out of lane. Grim TPing top. And we're off to the races in a very untraditional Spectre top with Oracle. I like it.
Yeah, they figure, you know what? Your carry versus my carry. Let's do this. Let's see who gets all the last hits.
My carry can beat up your carry. No way, my carry was in the army.
Right. So I'm excited to see what G does on this Oracle.
Couple
I'm
of
just pumped to
mangoes.
see Oracle play.
Yeah, I love Oracle. A lot of harass coming out from Chef Stray on the Grimstroke. Sentry coming out from Chef Stray. Not going to find a ward. Down bottom, a lot of harass coming onto DZ Bug. You really need that level 2 on your Sand King before you have any real lane presence. Looks like
Burrow Strike
PK.
was leveled
Yeah,
first.
PK is just trying to get into position to drop these cogs to just drain mana, which I love it. Bzzzt.
Clockwork did get an armor buff a little while ago. However, I don't know if Clockwork is tanky enough. It's interesting to see Clockwork in 2 games in a row. That's definitely.
Yeah, this is a position 4 Clockwork for sure. It's interesting. I love seeing it because Clock's actually one of my favorite heroes, but I feel like just not strong enough in the current meta compared to other offlane choices.
So here comes out the Cogs bottom as Clockwork is going to start punching him with the battery. So DZ Bug in the Sand Thing. Papa Zen unfortunately going to go down as PK and DZ Bug use that sweet teamwork.
Definitely a better start this time for Do Not Pet. Ooh, and the Huskar goes down. Ooh, with the trades. An explosive middle lane. Better start for Do Not Pet this time. Able to take some lane dominance, show some early aggression. TP back in bottom from the Pudge. But they got level 2 on Sand King, so enjoy your time in Sand Hell.
Papa Zen and Cap'n Sleepy Paws going to make sure they get all of these range creeps.
Oh, that's high value. I
Amount.
think you get like 6 levels off of those creeps.
Middle, again, action. Emmy and Silence trading some spells. Those burning spears. Top, it's going down. We're yelling timber. White Rabbit going to put the beats onto Coin C. However, Coin C going to be fine. Walk away because the Oracle is there to purge all the stuff that's on top.
Yeah, Wraith King taking a lot of damage. Fortune's End, strong spell. Wraith King burning through regen pretty quick. Still has a salve, though.
Lots of harass all over the map. Wraith King is leading with last hits, but just by 1. Both teams staying almost neck to neck with net worth here in the first 3.5 minutes.
Yeah,
bottom, we got a shackle onto DZ Bug. DZ Bug's going to try to walk it away. Captain Sleepy Paws charged up that powerful arrow. DZ Bug going to walk away. She's totally fine. Stop asking, Mom. She's fine.
She's fine. This Clockwork's got some pretty fast boots up for a position 4 Clockwork. Going to really allow him to harass the Pudge. Do they have a sentry? Do they spot it?
They do not. DC Bug using full advantage of the radius of that sandstorm.
Oh, is that a dead Papa Zen?
You risk it a lot.
You're making me nervous. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
Papa Zen back in the sandstorm. At 200 health, DZ Bug's going to drop the burrow. The punches are coming out. PK does have cogs. They're going to walk up and just punch down Papa Zen.
Up
as
top.
PK and DZ Bug. Up top here, we got Chef Stray flexing on .g, or not just G. Flexing on G. .g. As Coincy's going to pick up some last hit here. Chef Stray's going to back up.
Double damage Huskar looks like going to be rotating top from Silence.
Here it comes. Huskar looking a little furious, looking ready. The Coincy going to get hit there. They do have the spectral dagger path up. They're going to keep trying to walk away. The punches are coming out. The burn is there. The tango is eaten. And there is the stroke of fate from the Grimstroke.
Very accurate brush stroke coming out from Grim.
Chef Stray dropping the question mark. Down bottom, we got more action again. As everybody's just trying to AoE each other down.
Yeah, this is AoE battle. Rot versus Sand. Oh, this isn't looking good for Pudge. Level 2 battery assault is too strong.
Papa's going to try to get it, and then DZ Bug going to pick up that last hit. The shackle is out. Captain Sleepy Paws, though, getting flexed out. Bounding runes are up. It's going 1-1. There are 2 more on the map. It looks as though both sides are going to go and grab their respective runes.
Looks like PK is probably going to try to get a ward up here for his mid, while Zeus looks to Shrine.
So that kill on the Spectre did slow down their last hitting a little bit here.
Yeah, it's good for them that they got that. If they hadn't, that would have been a huge wasted rotation from the Huskar. White Rabbit approaching is level 6 of unkillability.
The ultimate unkillability.
Well, at least one time.
Alright, so some stacking going on here. PK doing the support thing. We respect a character who stacks.
Tough to stack as a Clockwork, too.
Ooh. And on middle, Emmy gets jumped, but Emmy going TP.
TP and
She's
home.
going to be just fine.
No fear. Carrying that broken item that lets you just teleport?
Bottom again. PK, DZ Bug put in the harass on Papa Zen. They're saying, you know what? Last time you got away with it. This time you're not getting away with the lane. PK backing up here.
Look at me. I am the clockwork now.
So action all over the map from these two teams. You can tell that Do Not Pet, we're playing Dota, is hungry.
Yeah, they are here to play.
SOTA, though, not going to relent, not going to give up space. They have the advantage in net worth at the moment. Silence is going to come bottom and grab that haste rune. And they're going to know it because the clock flared it. This is scary stuff for Emmy.
Dota Plus win probability right now showing, I actually can't tell what it is, but it's slightly in favor of Do Not Pet.
And Silence is going to find Emmy here in the trees. Emmy's going to use the vision, and they get away.
Silence
spooky,
saying,
spooky
you know what,
spot.
haste is not enough for me to risk this. I am out of here.
DZ Bug just trading with Papa Zen here in the bottom lane. Papa Zen putting 2 levels in Flesh Heap, 2 in Rot. Has not leveled Hook quite yet.
I mean, that's kind of fair for like a laning pudge. You probably wanted a level 5 though, right? Because then once you get 6, you got
hopefully.
the Dismember, right? And you're ready to hook Dismember. Then again, I don't play Pudge, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
True.
Smoke coming out from Chef Stray and Sleepy Paws. Looks like they're just going to use the ward. Maybe they'll go for DZ Bug down bottom, but tucked away behind that tower makes it a tough kill.
DZ Bug is worth a lot if they do go down.
Yeah, these are great wards from Chef Stray here. You can see the shrine rotations, you can see the TPs into T1 bottom. You really could just tell pretty much where their whole team is at all times with just those 2 wards.
Lots of information. DZ Bug hiding in the trees here. The Clockwork is also top. PK looking to try and find something here on White Rabbit. Koink has the Spectral Dagger as well as the Soul Ring, so just going to spam those.
I mean, that makes sense. You want to go Soul Ring on a lane that's even slightly contested as Spectre, just to secure last hits on the range creeps.
Checking bottom. Shackle comes out. Silence comes out. The Sand King in a little bit of trouble. They needed one more punch on that. Sand King's going to be okay. The Sandstorm's going to come out the stun. And Chef Stray is stuck under tower. There's the Cogs pushing back the Grimstroke. Pudge now in a little bit of trouble here as PK has him in the Cogs. The battery assault is going on. DC Bell going to get those last hits real quick as the Shackle comes out and hooks the clock to the Sand Boy. And Sand Boy going to use Pharaoh Strike. Sand Boy! DZ Bug, she killed it. I don't know if Sand King's a dude. I'm assuming Sand King.
Literally, King is in the name, so one can only imagine.
Sand Boy. However, she rocked that fight, coming in with that sweet, sweet burrow strike.
Yeah, absolutely turned the fight. Showing bravery, turning around and just burrow striking the enemy team, but it allowed the Clockwork to walk in with that strong battery assault and just devastate.
Emmy doing great middle here. PK gonna look to find Silence. Silence gonna be able to back up to tower.
Hook comes out.
Pudge hook down bottom. DZ Bug in a little bit of trouble. The burrow strike's gonna come out. There is no hook for 20 more seconds, so DZ Bug knows that she's safe under tower.
Yeah, you just need that level 6, and that's a dead king.
The White Rabbit top going for the Midas.
Yep.
As Spectre is going for boots.
Ooh, Huskar might find DZ Bug down here. Oh,
both bounties being taken by the Radiant, and now they're going to try to sneak away. G in a little bit of trouble. Huskar is going to jump. D is going to drop a heal on top of the Huskar. No purge available, as the Pudge is going to come in here and find the rest of the Oracle.
At level 6. Time to murder.
As timings are coming out, we're hitting this 10-minute mark with both teams.
Bottom again. Dismember coming out on the Sand King. Is it enough? Almost there.
DZ gonna try to walk away. You can do it, DZ!
Jukes, DZ. We need some Benny Hill music for these jukes.
The Oracle trying to get in there. Unfortunately, there's trees in the way. Papa's in. Just gonna hide in the corner. There's the TP. Fate's
nice
Fortune's End not available.
Oh, and the Zeus Salt coming out a millisecond too late.
But it gives the sight for Clockwork to find the Grimstroke. The battery salt doing its work. Clockwork gonna pick up a kill here.
Yeah, Huskar walks in, but just a little too late. Oh, up top. White Rabbit takes out the Spectre.
Fighting all over the map. Unfortunately, I did not see the Spectre go down.
But I'll pour one out for the Spectre nonetheless. Rest in peace.
Rest in fleece, Spectre.
Down
Both
bottom.
teams finding a lot of opportunities to do battle here. We're at
Huskar's
7-5 at 11 minutes.
Huskar still looking to murder. That's more than 1 kill a minute so far. Oh, Pudge Huskar looking to make something happen down bottom. They have the vision.
There's the hook.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
And Huskar's going to jump anyways. G in a lot of trouble getting punched. However, here comes the false promise. G going to take a few heals here
There was the dip
from all of the things. Silas now in trouble under tower as Clockwork's not going to let him go. And there's DZ Bug rocking the epicenter, finishing off the kill. Papa Zen in a little bit of trouble. Zeus is now going to chase onto the Pudge. The Pudge is just going to try to walk away, though. Well, yep, walked away.
Yeah,
No
Clock
harm,
does
no
not
foul.
have enough mana for hook shots, so unfortunately. Yeah, and again, that ward down here was what enabled Huskar to make that jump. Without that ward, you don't have vision on the Oracle. So, Chef Stray
Absolutely.
should get an assist for that kill.
There was no kill
Oh, you're right.
for Chef Stray to get an
Actually,
assist on,
So in that
unfortunately.
case, Chef Stray, it's your fault that your carry died. You baited them with the ward. Big mistake.
Wards get people killed, everybody.
That's why you don't buy them.
Never buy them, especially when you're playing against the Mike Gleasons. In middle, Silence is fighting Emmy. Emmy is going to go down to the Huskar.
Ooh,
Silence walking away as that hook shot barely tickles him.
just tickles his ankle.
All right, so we got two.
Papa Zen landing the same hook that he landed last time on DZ Bug, but nothing comes of it as they've got no reveal to knock him out of the sandstorm.
The Veil of Discord going to be up on the Sand King soon.
Captain
Looks like they're looking to go middle.
Oh,
Huskar behind tower. Oh, they're going to find G. G is unfortunately going to take all the damage that the Dire can put out in those few seconds. As the Pudge now joins everyone middle.
Yeah. In the meantime, Spectre's making use of the space farm in the triangle. Sand King is pushing up bottom, so they are making use of the map here. But they are going to lose the T1 for it.
Both teams just going back and forth here. The Wraith King does have their Midas up, and it looks as though they're going to go Radiance next. Being able to farm it, I think, way faster than the Lifestealer could definitely farm it with the same build.
Faster than Spectre in this case as well, because skipping Midas on Spectre and trying to go straight for Radiance, but just got full boots now with the Soul Ring, so it's going to be a long farm period to get this Rad up on the spec.
Mm-hmm. Both teams just kind of chilling out. There's been a lot of fighting between the four. Oh, this courier's in a little bit of trouble. It's going to get away, though.
Fun fact, if you're playing Axe, you can dunk the courier with your ultimate. It's an instant kill on the courier.
Dirty, dirty. So Susie, Zeus has Kaya up as well as the Arcane Boots.
What do you think next? Aghanims?
If they don't fight for a while, yeah. If they continue to fight, maybe an Ether Lens. Break up those boots.
Grimstrokes and Viz making a move bottom. They may go for DZ Bug. They have the reveal. They have the dust on Grim. Grim, Boy Scout, prepared.
DZ Bug as far over as you can be in the sandstorm.
Still visible by the sentry, though. I think they're going to go. Yep, there's a shackle.
Out jumps the Huskar. Here comes Wind Ranger. Here comes the pokes. And the fire is going to take out DZ Bug as Silence picks up the kill.
MVP Sentry Ward.
Yeah, well placed there, supports. Bounty runes are up. We got 1-1. There's still 2 bounties on the map. It's going to be 2-1 so far with 1 just chilling. I also want to point out that DZ Bug is going Veil of Discord, which will synergize very well with the Zeus.
Yeah, once they get the Aghanims and Veil online, like Aghanim, Zeus, Veil, Sand King, just Burrow Strike, and then Zeus can murder anyone you've Burrow Striked, essentially. From across the map. Looks like they're going to make a fight on this Clockwork.
And they're going to go in here on the Clockwork. Huskar putting the damage in. In comes the Zeus ulti, though. And Silence is melted. Having Sleepy Paws is in a bunch of trouble as the Radiant team do move on him, get the kill, and look like they're going to position to take the T1 afterwards.
Yeah, that was great rotations from the side of Do Not Pet. Essentially, what Sota's been doing for the last 5 or 6 minutes has been hassling the safe lane. They've been getting away with it. They haven't been really punished for doing it. But this time, Do Not Pet says, no, get away from this tower. And they bring the whole army down and manage to secure 4 kills, which is really, really what they need right now, is more money and space for the Spectre.
Absolutely, giving the Spectre the opportunity to ult in, pick up a little extra gold off of these kills, because this Wraith King, who has been left completely untouched, is definitely going to start showing
It's
up.
It's going to be scary. Yeah, the Relic is up, nearly Radiance. This is going to be scary.
It'll be interesting to see whether the Wraith King joins the fight or decides to just hang out. Both teams still about even. The net worth is under 3K.
Okay, Chef Stray definitely saw that ward. I guess just realizing that is a dangerous position and walking away. Oh.
What, the ward in the middle there?
Oh, never mind. No, sorry, I got the teams wrong. It's like, why wouldn't you kill that? Oh, right, you put the vision ward down.
So the Dire team now positioning on top of this T1. The sentry ward does go down in the jungle there, right beside. Radiant team don't have those, or they have one global ulti ready. Spectres is still down.
I think DZ Bug just has to play this one cool. Yeah, team is nowhere in sight. The support's slowly making their way down, but...
Easy Bug chilling.
There's the dust.
Oh, there goes the dust. Huskar does see the hook comes out. They're going to grab the Sand King as the beats all come out from the 4 heroes on the Dire side. In come Clockwork. In comes Oracle. They're going to get chained together. The silence comes out. The bug is on both of them. As Grimstroke's in a little bit of trouble, there's the Stroke of Fate. As Clockwork goes down, they're going to chase down this Oracle that has the false promise on him. Unfortunately, the false promise is proving to be true in the fact that it is not going to save the Oracle's life.
It was a true promise.
It was a real promise, man.
Yeah, Zeus realizing that this one is turned sideways on TP's home. Yeah, you really need to have all your spells up to be able to take a fight like they did last time. And this time, they just didn't have it all, so Sota manages to secure the kills they needed.
Short cooldowns on abilities. The pipe is up on the Pudge, which does a lot to mitigate the damage.
Yep. But at the same time, Veil coming up on DZ Bug. You know they have dust. You gotta run.
DZ Bug in a little bit of trouble. That was a great burrow strike up to safety. The Pudge looking for a hook here. Grimstroke also hunting. There goes the silence on DZ Bug. DZ Bug just going to continue to walk it away, but they're not going to let DZ Bug away as the shackle comes out, as the Inkwell swell comes out as well. PK going to get caught in the back there as they chase the Sand King. Sand King's going to be fine, though, as Oracle takes care of their boy. DZ Bug going to go back in. They're saying, I'm not done. There goes the Sandstorm. There goes the burrow strike. In comes the Epicenter. The shackle comes out on top of the Spectre. Spectre's joining. The punches are coming out here. Zeus in a little bit of trouble in the backline. Silence going to take out the Zeus. Huskar not leaving. Ready to continue to fight as Gavin's sleepy paws real close by. The disarm's going to come out on the Huskar. TP is going to attempt to happen on the Oracle. Oracle's still in a lot of trouble. Oracle's going to go down to the Wind Ranger and the Huskar.
Yeah, they gotta slow this game down. Wraith King didn't even come to that fight at all. So I'm concerned that, there's the Radiance and halfway to Blink. So they gotta slow the game down here and stop taking these fights.
Absolutely. If they pull up just a little bit, give Spectre a little bit more time to come online, they'll be alright. I think if the game does go later, Do Not Pet We're Playing Dota is in a really good spot.
Yeah, they have the tools to deal with the Wraith King. They have the tools to deal with the Huskar late game via the Oracle. They just need to get there. Yeah, right now, just the vision dominance from Sons of the Ancients. Just this ward is so strong too. Got an ult onto the Clockwork.
In a little bit of trouble. They're going to be okay, though, as DC Bug does go in, puts the Sun on the side. Silence is going to walk away. In comes the chain. Out goes the Bug. 2 silences out on the Sand King and the Clockwork. Clockwork's going to go down. Sand King looks like they're close to follow, but the false promise does come out. Here come the heals for DZ Bug. Grimstroke in a lot of trouble. Silence trying to go up this hill here as Zeus is dropping the buff, but the Armlet is doing huge work for Silence on that Huskar. Huskar is going to punch the Zeus in the face. Zeus is going to go down G in a lot of trouble as White Rabbit continues forward, burning G down with the Radiance. Koink in the back, in a little bit of trouble here.
We've almost got the Relic up on Spectre. The game does get a bit easier once you get that Radiance up, but you need 2 more items probably now to be able to contest the Wraith King.
100%.
They're just
Now
going
they're
straight
putting
to T3.
pressure on the base. Absolutely. Those skeletons do a lot of damage. Clockwork trying to finish their blade mail, which will also come in and bring a lot of damage to the team. Zeus is trying to finish eggs as well.
Yeah, they really just need that power spike of Zeus eggs, and they'll be able to clean up some targets. Essentially, like what's been happening is the cores and the supports on the side of Sota have been getting out with like 5% HP, which doesn't really happen when you have Zeus Aghanims, as they can just drop it across the
True,
world.
it'll give them a lot of chase.
Yeah, no.
Oh, and there's the smoke. Here we
Smoke
go.
coming
Do not
out.
pet. We're playing Dota. A little hungry. Want to
Oh,
keep
there's 2
fighting.
smokes. Sota's also smoked. They're gonna run into each other.
The Oracle spots out the Huskar. In comes Fortunes. And, oh no, as Clockwork's in a lot of trouble. Huskar popping BKB. There's the reveal. Clockwork's going to go down. Zeus is just going to try to TP out. Emmy gets out but dies from the fire. DZ Bug in a little bit of trouble, stuck in their own sandstorm, as the Dire side are now going to advance on that tower. That is a dieback on the Zeus.
That is not good. And yeah, Emmy manages to get the TP home, but then her name comes true. Emmy dies alone in the fountain.
Run and gun Dota here from Sota.
Yeah.
Sons of the Ancient, as they are now in the Radiant base, going to try to take these racks. Likely wilt back afterwards, I believe.
Yeah.
Or they can continue because Zeus is still down. Wraith King get a rotate top, challenge this T3. No skeletons, but ultis are still up. Wraith King's not afraid to die. DZ Bug going to drop the Sandstorm, try to put a little harass out there. A little spooky. Pudge is walking up. Does Pudge have reveal? Pudge has no reveal, but Pudge does have rot. There's the reveal on DZ Bug. DZ Bug's going to go in and Burrow Strike. However, it's going to cost DZ Bug their life. She's in a lot of trouble here. And down goes DZ Bug. Valiant effort to defend the racks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's tough. That Wraith King, just as soon as he got Radiance Blink, it was like, let's go. 5-person push, down lanes.
Absolutely. It's almost a free Aegis push with the Wraith King at this point.
Essentially, yeah. They may have to back after this Rex here.
Looks like they're going to go for it. In goes the Clockwork. Clockwork does not have Blade Mail yet, so they're in a little bit of trouble. Silence going to pop the BKB and just start punching. The chain is on Clockwork. Clockwork's going to try to back it up. It gets linked to the Oracle. Oracle in a little bit of trouble here as they are leashed as well. G going to try to back it up. The Epicenter hitting 2, but it's not enough. DC Bug doing the best they can. Coin C dropping the punches. Unfortunately, that puts Zeus in trouble as Zeus is a little too far up, and the Dire team are going to start punching that poor wizard boy god. Guy. Lightning.
The wizard god. Yes, the wizard god goes down. That's unfortunate. A buyback on the Oracle unfortunately wasn't able to get to Emmy in time to save. Unfortunate.
Do not pet. We're playing Dota. You're not out. Keep fighting.
Yep.
You still got a Rax. You almost got that Radiance on the spec.
Yep. Legitimately, we came back in our first bracket game from having a single Rax up, and we were down like 20k net worth, and we managed to come back. So, you can do it.
100%. This is why we play Dota. Epic comebacks, and I think that Do Not Pet, we are playing Dota, have the capacity to come back from this. All it takes is 1 or 2 kills on those high net worth heroes.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you give up $1,000 from the Wraith King, that's your Radiance and half of another item for Spectre. This is the point at which, like, if I'm on Team Sota, I'm getting complacent because I think I've won the game. So I'm like, I don't have to try as hard anymore. So there's definitely the possibility of some complacency coming out, though I know our friends on Team Sota are much more dedicated than I am, so maybe not. But it does tend to happen.
A lot of fortitude coming out from Team Son of the Ancient here. As they're going to pick up Roshan and look to hopefully take this last Rax for themselves.
Yep, no dilly-dallying. Going right for the objectives.
They know they're close to finishing the game. The timings are here. Do Not Pet, we're playing Dota. Very close to picking up this big item on Spectre. Spectre does have enough for the Sacred Relic. And then Emmy also very close to that Aghanims.
Yeah, if she can get the Aghanims and Spectre can pick up this relic without getting ganked right here, oh no.
Oh, Spec. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Silence is going to find the Coin C. Cabin Sleepy Paws is going to find Coin C as well. Did the Spectre buy the Radiance before they died? They did. Unfortunately, not
That
leaving them the
means
gold.
there's no buyback. So they got 46 seconds where they can just walk with impunity up this hill. However, the bottom lane is pretty pushed out, but that doesn't really matter. They're just going to push in mid and walk down there.
So here comes Sota. This looks to be the last stand for Do Not Pet. We're playing Dota. Cue the music. Cue the drums.
I need dramatic music for these situations.
Here comes the dire side as Chef Stray is going to stand behind White Rabbit. White Rabbit is going to be the one doing the punching here, as well as the little skellies.
This
Grimstroke,
Grimstroke has been extremely slippery this game. Like they've been having trouble like getting on him. He's been managing to get Soulbind to silence off every game, every fight.
Chef Stray on the Grimstroke, providing that sweet support using great positioning. Wind Ranger removing trees there, so there's nowhere to hide. So Aegis is on the Huskar. BKB is up 8 seconds still as they're going to tee off on these racks. Spectre is up. The Radiance is good to go. There's the stun on top of the Clockwork. Will Clockwork get a chance to put the Blade Mail on? The stuns just keep coming. And in comes the Spectre Haunt. Unfortunately, Silence is in the backline trying to take on G. The Oracle. The Oracle is going to false promise themselves. DZ Bug left alone trying to defend the racks inside the Sandstorm. DZ Bug is going to go down. All of the dire side at extremely low health. Unfortunately, Emmy going to get caught by the Huskar as the Huskar is going to front line for their team, using that Aegis to their advantage. And there goes the racks, and I think there goes the game.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Mega comebacks are possible, but nope, looks like they are calling it here. Well played, both teams.
GG, well played. A hard-fought victory for the team, Son of the Ancient, who will be advancing. I believe this is this upper bracket or lower bracket?
This is upper, yeah.
In the upper bracket.
Yes.
So going to the stats.
To the stats. Alright, just firing it up here in the scoreboard. Juvu, tell me, who gets support of the game?
You know what? I feel bad I didn't do support of the game last time, which I would 100% give to Chef Stray on the Winter Wyvern.
Yeah.
This time, I'm going to give support of the... See, Chef Stray murdered it both times.
Yeah,
I'm going to give it to PK. I think PK this game had such insane lane presence.
Yeah, you are right. That just the strength of Cogs and just being able to flex out a Pudge Wind Ranger as a Clockwork is pretty good.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, amazing game from both teams. Do Not Pet. We're playing Dota. Sons of the Ancient. Whew. It's some stiff competition.
Well, that's upper bracket round 1. I think there's a few more games. So yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Adios, muchacho!